Hello, everyone. I'm Gregor. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 286. Of Factorio with Angels and Bottomers, where we have been working on the raw crystals for the last 3 tiers of modules. We are producing all of the different colors now, but we just realized that we have a problem with all of the types actually. Because, for example, green splinters are not producing a lot because we are backed on splinters of other colors, as you can see. So we're not producing a lot of the raw crystal splinters. And we just have to find out if we can somehow get rid of any extras we have. So let's start with that. Because we can grind them all down to powder, right? But is that really something we want to do? Let's start with this. So we have a cut blue crystal splinter. We can either polish that or we can make it into powder. So if we polish it, what can we then do with it? Only put it in to the circuit board or a crystal splinter, or a harmonic crystal splinter, sorry. And these we of course use, but we can't get rid of them. Okay, so we would have to get rid of the cut splinters first. Make those into crystal powder. Can we get rid of that? We can make it into crystal slurry, which we actually consume here, or into crystal enhancer. I guess this is what we would want to do. I'm not actually sure how much of this stuff we actually produce. Or consume, sorry, but in any case it would be good to produce some of it ourselves. Locally, I mean. Sure. Let's start some research first, though. And let's start with blue, because that's what we have always been doing. And there's purple, oh sorry, pink as well. And that's the last tier that we want. Sure thing. Let's just start with that one. Okay, let's work on with this. We want that. I could export some of these, of course, but I don't think we need them anywhere else. For this, we need this stuff. And we need these. Let's say that we just want 10 of this per second. Okay, so is it correct that we don't lose any of those, or is it just because we have too small numbers? Yeah, oops. It looks like we're not losing them. Takes lubricant though, so then we would have to import that. Dang it, is that really the simplest thing we can do? Hmm. Let's just see again here. This is either grinded and we need lubricant, or made into this. And from there on we can't really do anything with it, to get rid of it at least. This can't somehow be removed, no. And that one can't either. No. So we do need that. I would really rather just make new ones of these every time out of something like steel, which we have, than have to import lubricant, but oh well. Lubricant it is. Oh, we're actually out of our raw crystals. Let's send some more. How are we doing with our spider farming? Do we have enough queens? Apparently we still only have 2 up top that is working and 1 extra here. Oh, we have 1 extra there as well. So we can start another machine, I guess. Let's try that. And see if... Wait, are we still producing eggs down here? No, we are not. Crystal enhancer. And where would that be? There. Crystal seed. I just wanted to get rid of the 2. I'm not very smart with that, I guess. Let's launch this. Even though we have plenty of space signs already. I thought that was actually supposed to be auto-launching, but I'm not sure what was wrong with that. Robots. Oh yeah, I'm making these manually, I guess. What does that take again? Radio thermoelectric generator. So I have space for more robots, right? 100, 140. We've only been running around with 75 or something like that. Where did I leave my plane? Up there, good. That's 2 machines working for now. That's best we can do right now, unless we want to grab some more shards. 2,000 of those, and then 2,000 hovers. We don't even have 2,000 of those. Wait, yes, it's just because I took them all. Of course. Yes. We still have 18,000, so not true what I said at all. And those go down to the production area. How are we doing with meat? Apparently not very good. Why is this all so slow? What have we done wrong? We're waiting for more gaseous puffers, so it's just because we worked our way almost the way through the backup. Oh, we need beans for more. So now we actually need to look into farming again, it seems. Might have made mistakes, or it's just too slow. No one knows. I should still get all of this up and running though with lubricant. It's not really that pressing though, so maybe we should look into the farming stuff first. Let's have a look. Are we not? No, this is pips and roots. This is beans. We're making beans out of zombie eucalyptus stuff. We have plenty of zombie eucalyptus, we could get even more. Are we making it anywhere else? No, that's corn. That's whatever we call it. So let's speed up this. And these. Can we put these in? No. I really should use beacons instead of putting them directly in here. Unfortunately. This needs larger requests. Do we need a better inserter? Yes, we do. Let's fix that right now. These are not limited in any way. No. It's actually still not enough. From ultimate to ultimate stack. larger requests all around. How are we doing on robots? Just fine. So have we used all of our zombie eucalyptus? Basically, yeah. Let's speed this up probably before we change the requests. And by probably I just mean to the max, of course. So this one is quite heavily sped up. Need a lot more mud, but we have that available, so it's just a matter of robots. Not sure if we need stack inserters here. What I do know is that we need more of these. That should speed up when these are done. So if we go and grab some more beacons, we should be a lot happier. Good. Not sure we're actually using those two for anything at all, or this for that matter. It doesn't really matter, so let's just ignore it for now. So now we need mud here, but not because it's lagging all around. So are the requests still just too small? Wait, didn't I replace all of these? I probably didn't. So let's take this. Okay, that gives us a lot of mud. Just imagine if this, all of this was actually laid out in a bit more logistical, good way, like having this production right next to its processing, having this compost production from the white stuff up next to the white stuff production up here. That would be smart, but that's not me. Except that I really want to redo it, but I'm not going to. Have we not made a full compost train from up here yet? This 85,000, let's bring that in. These are mostly working good. Still don't have enough zombie eclipses, so we could just expand. We're really having trouble with that's a lot better. So now we're actually lacking stuff down here. That might actually be bad. We might be using too much of that stuff for beams. Have we secured that in any way? These inserters? No. These outserters? No. This should not be allowed. If we are low on zombie. If we have more than 1,000 available. Of course, that could all be fixed by making more of these so we have more requester tests, but I don't want to do that. Also, it will be a while before these actually reach the limit or their request. We could help this along a little bit, I guess, by feeding these a little bit manually all the time. Seems like it's going a little bit faster every time, or we have a little bit more every time. That might just be coincidence, of course, because this time we take that list again, but still. We just need these chests to fill up. We could also steal a lot from there to make a lot more seeds. Now we actually have 1,600 seats available. Now we're lacking mud of all things, of course. That's not the first time. Oh, wait, what? Are these all outserting or outputting to the same side of the build? That's a mistake. They were supposed to shift. Oh, we are not even halfway out. I guess the blue belt just can't handle all of this. But these output to the near side. Well. Not entirely sure how this works. Feels like something is very wrong. since it's only this row. That this should really solve all of our problems, but still. I forgot how large this setup is. That's not me. We have messed something up here. I hate that I can't get past the water balls. It's wrong down here as well, dang it. Do we really need to run through all of these? Hopefully this is not a big mistake. All of the red ones should be going to the far side, right? It looks like it at least. Still doing much. Should be producing a lot up here, I guess, but we don't really have a lot of setup here. We're not outputting all of this stuff, so shouldn't we just put it directly in? Yes. This all looks correct. So we could scale this part up a lot if we want to. Could also use better modules here, but we will lack viscous mud water anyway. They put this in by any chance? No. But yeah, now we're just needing more viscous mud water. And these can't be moduled. So that doesn't really matter a lot. We could move all of it up a little bit for more of these. I would prefer not to have to do that though. We're still lacking mud. So annoying. We needed the beans for more puffers. We have gotten some beans, so that's good at least. I just don't know if we want to scale this up a lot. It's not like it's hard, really. It's just work, and I don't like work. Wait, clarifies is better with this? I didn't think they would. Then why can't we speed up these? Oh. Okay, time to kill ourselves with some water fill. So there's just supposed to be one large lake. Wait, what? Why can't I fill this in? Is it landfilled? No. What? Was it because of those two? I am not sure at all. Wait, I have made mistakes here. It was too wide. Give me more water film, please. Dang it. And we need some seaflow pumps. And some pipe and some clarifiers. Seaflow pump. Clarifier. Pipe we already should have. We have. Good. Feel like this request is a little bit too small. Let's go for a couple. How much mud are we actually producing? Mud. More now than we were. This is almost twice as much actually. Can't even put modules in those, okay. Well, I think this should be enough. We have maybe overscaled a lot of this stuff. But for now I think we are producing a lot more beams. Which should help us a lot. This is already full again. Beams. Yeah, a lot better than it was at least. Not sure if that will keep going or not, but let's hope so. So we still had some from last train, that's good news. So we should be producing meat again. Though it isn't as high as it once was, because we don't have this large amount of gaseous puffers lying around anymore. I guess that makes sense. We can always increase our puffer farming, breeding, whatever. Because we have plenty of hatching available. So of course, actually putting a lot more beacons in would help a lot. This breeds eggs, so this needs to be sped up or expanded on. Which we could if we wanted to. It's all about the meat. But we have probably, well, maybe don't have enough meat actually. How are we doing on queens? 3 machines working now. And 1 extra queen. I guess, no, maybe not. Yes, 1 extra. 2 extra. One, two, three, 4 machines working good. Slowly moving forward. So we now have enough shards that we have stopped most of that production. So we have limited how much meat we actually eat. That's good news. Let's just bring some more anyway. And we should really have put this down over at farming. Let's go and do that. Let's just say that bean production is good enough. I think meat production is also good enough, at least now that we don't need as many shards. So it's just a matter of more of these guys. So we can go back up here for the lubricant for getting rid of any extra of the cut crystals. We need lubricant. Let's bring that in. Frame. Go grab lubricant. Full. Come back here. Empty, go. So we need to do this stuff. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.